doctors who arrived to work in various medical fields countrywide. This followed a ruling by the Employment and Labour Relations Court sitting at the Milimani Law Court that overruled a petition filed by Dr. Samson Misango seeking to halt the services of Cuban doctors who arrived in the country last week. Caroline Bay followed the judgment and now reports.
The Cuban doctors can now roll their sleeves and work smoothly after a court ruling that has given them a go-ahead to work in the country. In his judgment, Justice Onesmus Macau said the petitioner, a Dr. Samson Misango, failed to present tangible evidence proving the hiring of the Cuban doctors violated the Code of National Governance. Justice Onesmus also faulted the doctors for failing to present the necessary documentation supporting the purported high salaries of the foreign doctors recruited by the government, saying the petitioner was relying on hearsay. The court, however, agreed that the hiring of the doctors was mysterious and unconstitutional since the jobs were not advertised as per the Constitution. The judgment was reached on grounds that the health of the citizens was more important than employment procedures and that the Cuban deal was valid in providing services to areas with doctors' deficit such as Wajir, Mandera, Turkana, Tana River, among others. In their response, after the ruling, the Kenya Medical Association welcomed the judgment but stated that the discussions over the issue go on, citing that some of the hired doctors are not qualified as stated by the Ministry of Health. The Cuban doctors, numbering 100, arrived in the country last week and have already received orientation, awaiting departure to their assigned counties. Caroline B., KTN News.